Hello everyone, my name is Jordan Shaw, and today we are going to talk about how to delegate tasks effectively. If you can delegate tasks effectively, it will benefit not only you, but your employees as well. So, did you know that delegating tasks amongst employees will allow a company to earn 20% more in profit? And with a larger profit margin in the company, it'll lead to larger profit for employees. Today, this lecturette will teach the 4 important areas of delegation and how they can help you delegate tasks adequately. The first important area of delegation is clarity of objective. All employees need to know the required outcome in order to do the job correctly. All assignments need to be clear to subordinates, so if there's a reference book or a picture they can look at, let them see that. This will help a lot. You also need to make sure the assignment is within their capabilities. Delegation will work best if tasks are things employees are familiar with, been shown before, or even done before. All delegation should be based off of past experience and education. The best rule of thumb is to not ever assume that they know anything and give as much information as possible. The second important area of delegation is clarity of responsibility. When delegating tasks, make sure you do so with authority so that they know the job is important and needs to be done right. But remember, ultimately, this is your task and you are still in charge of making sure that things go right. Making sure that every person understands his or her role is also critical in this area. If there is to be more than one person involved, ensure that all know who the leader is during this task, because even if everyone involved is completely capable of their tasks, without leadership, you are sure to have a recipe for confusion. The third important area of delegation is clarity of time. In this area, you need to begin with the end in mind. Agree on progress updates with expected deadlines or timelines. This gives your employee time to make their own plan. After the start of the project, when you receive updates, make sure to take the time to read submitted reports and have discussions, and, where necessary, make relevant adjustments. If this isn't a long-term project and you ask for something quick, do you mean by this afternoon, the end of the week, the month, the year? Everything is still up in the air with that kind of time. Think about how much time will be necessary, then discuss and agree on a time frame. By providing this information, it will make sure the task gets done on time and efficiently. The last important area of delegation is clarity of communication. This is the most important and most extensive area. Without clear communication, perception of what is required lies totally with the person carrying out the task. You could assign a research project and your employee returns in 2 days with data that covers far more than what you were looking for. This results in wasted time because communication was not adequate or clear. Not only is it important to make sure that the task has clear communication, but also any conversation you have after that. Always using neutral word choice, refraining from belittling, and making sure to praise a job well done is also communication that needs to be utilized. You also need to offer further explanation of assignments and be inviting of questions. There should always be a continuous flow of information between you and your employee, and you would never want a project to be halted because your employee thought they had all the information and was afraid to ask questions. Again, never assume that they know all of the information. The major root of the problem with delegation is clarity, so you always need to support your employees. Refrain from belittling, but ride the success. Consider accomplishment rewards or benefits, and publicly praise their work or express future opportunities. You must be there to answer questions, monitor, but not micromanage, and ask for progress updates. Keep updating to show you are all on the same clear path. With delegation, you can work smarter, not harder, and begin earning more money for your company.